Oceana is an international organization in Santiago, Chile, Madrid, Brussels, small presence in Geneva, Washington, Juneau. We're all over the world. And it's actually the largest single-issue ocean advocacy group.
Obviously, everyone knows Ted Danson, who's sitting over there. It's just a wonderful charity that he started. All the conservation and everything, all the efforts that they have put forth into keeping it clean and with fish and everything. I think it's just a wonderful thing to be a part of. Anything that I can do to help. Haven't really been into the party yet, so I don't know. I'll scope it out for you.
In your lifetime, maybe not mine, you literally could see the oceans fished out because of the way we treat them. We have 2 times the amount of boats out there than we can sustain. And they do things like bottom trawl. There's also an amazing amount of waste. There's like 10 to 30% of the world's catch is thrown back overboard or dead or dying because that's not what they were after. They were after fish A.
When we really stop to think in our busy life, I mean, the nature is the fundamental. And it's not like we get it. What we have to preserve it. For the ocean is everything. And I just learned how to swim in the ocean not too long ago. Without that, we have absolutely nothing. So we can't kid ourselves for a long time. We have to really pick up our share.
From our point of view as a divers, we see the ocean on every single day.
We train out of Fort Lauderdale in the Gulf Stream.
It is close to the beach. There isn't one specific reef where we dive very often, and just a few years ago it used to be full of fish, and now it's nothing in there. The most important thing, just don't look away. A lot of people don't realize what's happening.
And I'm on a plane ride, I'm watching some video going into Australia, and they're like, yeah, this weird tiny little jellyfish that if it touches you, you can die in a half an hour, was only relegated to this one part of southern Australia, and now is all over the world. Because there's so many contaminations and there's so much pollution in our oceans that jellyfish are spreading over our entire planet. And jellyfish for me are like the scariest, nastiest things. As a child, I always wanted to be a marine biologist. So I've had this fantasy of these beautiful oceans all my life. We're in a crisis right now where we're actually looking forward into a future going, people are going to continue fighting, as we're already seeing now, over water. We need to make that a priority, and we need to continue to highlight events and do things like this so that we start having this in our public vernacular.
There are little things that you can do. One thing, eat the right fish. Find out what's bad for you to eat. Ask at your supermarket, show me please the list, the FDA list of what's okay for me to eat. So you have to ask yourself the question, when your grandchild sits there looking at you and says, what did you know back then? And what did you do about it? How do you want to answer that question? Because it is fixable. This is not like some of those scary environmental problems that aren't fixable. This one's fixable.